Do any of you guys have dogs at home?
I have 2.
I used to. There's 3 of them. They died.
What?
Jeez, man. All at the same time?
No, one of them had a seizure and the other one were old.
Oh, wow. Sorry, man. Well, you know when dogs go crazy when they get zoomies and they start running around?
yeah.
Like, you put them out in the yard, yeah, and they just go.
Yeah.
Well, a lady was watching her dog do that, and then the dog got really excited and like jumped at her, crashed into her, and here she is on life support.
What? Whoa!
She fucking cracked her head or something, or?
From what? From a dog zooming into her.
How fast is that dog going?
It was a bull terrier.
Okay, so he's hefty. He's a hefty guy.
It's a hefty, yeah, it's a big boy. It was running at her, and she didn't think anything of it, so she bent down, and then the dog headbutted her in the jaw.
Oh, knocked her out?
It didn't even knock her out. Here's the thing, she didn't even think anything of it.
What?
Little did she know, like the next day, she kind of had like a stiff neck, she couldn't really swallow. What the fuck's going on? Turns out she goes to the hospital, they check it, and they're like, oh, maybe you have an infection going on in here. But actually, she got these cracks in her molars.
Oh my god.
Which developed an abscess.
Oh my god.
Which infected and caused this whole thing to swell up. And then they were afraid she wouldn't be able to breathe, so they had to put her in life support while they drained the infection out.
Whoa, that's crazy.
From a dog going doink.
Within 1 day?
Within a couple days, a few days, because they were like, if her passage is shut.
That's why the guys at the Yulin Dog Festival was like, that's why I eat them, man.
This is their go-to story.
You guys want to love them as pets?
You want to be on life support or what?
That's why you eat up. Don't ask questions.
That's why you eat them, man.
Can you believe that?
Do you only eat dangerous things?
So she's okay now. Like she ended up surviving everything, but it's just off of that, dude.
It's crazy how we hear stories of people taking out trash, and then that fucking trash bag was leaking trash juice, and it got something infected, and now they got fucking gangrene or some shit, and they gotta
gangrene.
They gotta fucking cut their legs off or something, you know?
That happened to the guy who runs the Midnight Mission in downtown. He got some like bum shit on his leg, and then he had to cut it off.
Oh my god.
Bum shit's radioactive.
Bum shit probably got like COVID 2020.
You mean literally like bum, like fecal matter?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like in a general, like a bum touched him and he got gangrene. I was like, I believe that.
Just a touch of bum.
Yeah.
Damn.
Bums are crazy. Like where Jill's mom lives, there's like this alleyway right next to the house. Man, the other day I went there, there was a fucking boat there.
A boat?
I was like, hey, Ma, I was like, because I call him Jesus, because there's this guy that looks like Jesus. I was like, hey, Jesus is gonna sell the 7 Seas or what? I was like, what the fuck?
How did they get a boat there?
I don't know, but they dragged the fucking boat into their pile of scraps.
Was it a nice boat?
I liked it. It's like you see tents.
Hey, he's got expensive taste,
fucking metal scraps and shit, and then a fucking boat on a hitch too. Like it's ready to be.
So someone dragged it on like a hitch, or?
Yeah.
You should have went to the boat and said, Jesus, hey, how much is this, dude?
No, that guy. No, that guy's crazy. I don't want to talk to him.
That's just I just imagined you starting a stand-up thing and going, man, bums is crazy.
I'll never smell some bum shit before.
And then right away in Silver like, boo! They're like you and me.
I was walking down the alleyway of the house, and then I was like, I saw a pile of fucking shit. I'm like, oh god, it smells. And then I walked like 2 more steps, and then you smell pee. And then I walked 2 more steps, and there was fucking throw up. Like the whole story was right there.
The Holy Trinity.
The Trail of Tears.
Yeah, I'm like, fucking these
Can I
guys.
show you guys a video of a bum outside my freaking studio?
Yeah.
I like these.
Is this recent?
Yes.
Is this a new one?
It's like literally from this week.
Oh, I
Ryan has a lot of
might have a
interactions.
video of the fucking boat too.
Yeah.
This guy was taking a shit on the other side of one of my roller doors.
Yeah.
Oh man. You just walked up and recorded them?
I like
There's
how,
nothing I can do.
I like how you commented after you hit record. Like, record. Aw, man.
So then I get the cop to, because like I'm right next to the district police office. So I'm like, hey guys, some dude's trying to take a shit. Can you like get him out of here?
He's not trying. He's actively shitting.
Yeah. So by the time we walked back, he'd already like he had a sweater under his ass and he was like shitting in it. So it looked like a fucking one of those. It looked like a breakfast claw stacked up. And then he
was shit in the sweater.
Yeah,
He shit on his own sweater like a hammock.
Did he leave it there?
Yeah, he made like a. So then he's shitting in it, and then the cop's like, "Hey, bud, can you get out of here?" There's nothing the cop can do.
Yeah.
Because obviously he doesn't want to touch him, and then plus like, they got their hands tied when they're dealing with homeless people. Yeah. So he's like, "Hey, can you get out of here?" And then the guy takes his sweater that he just shit in, and he picks it up. And he like David Goliath swung it like a sling into the street,
Dude.
and all the cars in front of him.
Oh,
See, look, this is there's a fucking boat right there. And
Why is there a
and there's Jesus cleaning up the fucking fake mess, but he's just swirling the mess around.
That's a really nice boat.
How did that boat get there?
That's a sweet ass boat.
That's a pretty cool boat, right?
It's a sweet boat.
That means someone had to have a car, or do you think they pushed the trailer?
You should sell it, dude.
Even on Main Street, there's a guy living in a school bus.
Yeah, I pass that bus all the time on the way to Barville.
Really?
Honestly, you guys need to move, dude. I don't know how else to tell you guys. I don't want to be rude, but you guys need to move, man. Like, there's nicer places out there, it's like in Orange County, you know.
He probably just feels bad for you guys.
Like in Orange County,
sucks.
it's so powerful that they moved all the homeless to one city,
Which city?
Santa Ana.
Oh,
And it's really bad. It's really bad. But they moved them to City Hall. So City Hall, if you have to go do any county business, you have to go to City Hall. It just smells like poop and pee. The whole all over City Hall. But like they were on the freeway, like bordering the freeway. They moved them. They were gonna send them to Irvine. Irvine, of course.
Oh yeah, right.
And then
How do they get them to move? That's
I don't
the
know.
part that's
'Cause-
insane.
So
to me.
in LA, right now they're like near the Arts District, I think, right? In LA.
All of the above district.
So
Literally everywhere.
Yeah,
So
everywhere.
when I was in college in like the mid '90s, they were on Spring Street.
Oh.
And then when they gentrified the area, they moved them block by block, and then
Damn, they used to be all the way by Spring.
they were all in Spring. So back then, when I lived in downtown LA,
everywhere, man.
at 6 p.m., no one was on the street.
Yeah. The street.
There was nowhere to go because there was a lot of homeless, on, like right there on Spring Street. But then, yeah, once they started building, they just moved them block by block until my guess is they move them far enough where they can still develop, and to where no one's complaining.
So it's like Skid Row area.
Yeah.
But now it's back. They're just back everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, it was because we have a bunch of imported homeless people.
Yeah.
I heard a lot of people just come to LA.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a little kid, and I was like, if I was homeless, I want to stay here. I'll scrounge up enough money and go to Hawaii.
Yeah, same.
And that's what a lot of people do.
I think about that as well.
The thing that just makes it like it's hard for me to wrap my head around. It's like there's people with jobs and like decent living that are barely hanging on here, and they can't even bounce back. Like if I started from homeless and I picked LA, that's the hardest mode you're asking.
It's the hardest place to bounce back from.
That is the hardest. Like you have everything against you.
But the weather's not gonna kill you. That's the big.
It's not like New
that's the
York.
big thing. Yeah, like other states will fucking kill you because it's like that giant blizzards went through New York or whatever. They had to like move into the subway because it's like
That's what doesn't make sense to me about the political programs that they put in place for them. It's like, really, you're gonna help them get to what point exactly? Yeah. Because all of it's impossible.
Yeah. And that's if they want help.
Yeah. Right.
That's
right.
if they want
That's
it.
if,
A lot of
yeah.
them don't. They like the freedom.
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, like, there's no point that you're like, all right, you're good to go on your own. Like, absolutely not. It's like, how could you last? Like, economically in LA, there's no way.
Because you can't do low-income housing. They have rent control, but you can't do low-income housing in LA. Because no one's going to sell their land to, like, low-income housing. Or, like, offer their land up. Oh, yeah, hey, put up a $50,000 condo here.
And all the low income housing is like a 10, 15 year wait.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's almost damn near impossible.
We knew a guy that was running for this campaign, which is to clean up the homeless situation.
It's like everybody's like thing now.
Yeah, but he was he's also like an entertainment lawyer and all that, and he started digging into like why the homeless problem. We spend billions of dollars trying to fix it. It just gets worse. Where is it going? And he found out that there's a huge network of corruption in the city. There's so many people that benefit from keeping homeless that he was like, oh, this is the problem. And then, so obviously he's gonna get a lot of pushback. He didn't win. We actually funded a part of his campaign. We wanted him to win because I'm like, dude, this is my city. Like, I was born and raised here. I want this shit to be cleaned up. Like, I remember when I was a kid going to church like near downtown LA, on the way there used to be just like a stereotypical homeless scene with the burning trash can and like cars on just fucking bricks and shit. And I was like, damn, that's nuts. But then it doesn't have to be that way, but it's just been that way. And it's because the city itself benefits from homeless, you know? So like, yeah, he didn't win because everybody's much more powerful.
Yeah, because whenever they go, we're gonna tackle this homeless problem, we're gonna build this facility, all the budget goes to soft costs. And it's like, wait, you guys spent $60 million on consultants before even breaking ground?
Breaking all that bread with their friends. Yep.
Like, what the fuck did you guys do to this money?
And I think they have the homeless have their own like kind of crime syndicate too, where they where they collect money and they pool it up, and they have their own underworld thing. Because I don't know if you guys saw the documentary Matrix. They have that whole
It's called Zion, right?
yeah. They have their own little syndicate. No one saw. I'm the only.
I think Kanye is one of their kings. By the way,
He's going there like Jesus.
Balenciaga came out with some homeless clothes too. It's a whole fashion.
That's homeless appropriation.
Yeah, honestly.